And we are live.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Oh. Hi, guys.
The one downside to having the pre-screen going is it actually
know.
didn't take as much time to get ready.
That's fine. It's totally fine. Hi, and welcome to Party of Two, where a married couple takes on a world of gods and monsters. We are, your resident nerdy couple here on Twitch. I'm eating a shake.
So yes, welcome to Party of Two, where one married couple takes on a world of gods and monsters. We are continuing our persistent campaign of the Scions.
It is persistent.
Yeah, it's persisted for a while, especially the battles with the hags. That persisted a while.
Forever.
Ooh, look, and actually I've got our cam on so they can actually see the terrain.
Oh, you guys can see the terrain.
Right now as they're sitting there. Look at that.
Look at that beautifulness, you guys.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
I'm proud of that terrain.
Gorgeous. Anyway, we...
Thank you for coming to our new earlier time. If you can tell, so it's been a long week. It's been a long
really
day.
long week, you guys.
I'm really happy it's Friday, and I get to just play tabletop games right now. So let's get a little, TGIF? Remember when we were kids, you watched that with Steve Urkel and Family Matters? So little TGIF, thanks goodness it's Friday, and we're going to play.
And I'm eating a shake.
And Hayley's going to eat her shake. So, Hayley, since you're eating the shake and your mouth is full, what announcements do we have this week?
That was really mean. We are going to be switching DMing very soon.
Yes.
Probably in the next 2 weeks, and you will see me in the DM chair. You know, I will be taking over the story for a couple of weeks to continue a little story that I had.
Yes.
Super eloquent today, you guys.
But yeah, so because if you are new to the stream, we actually switch off as DMs. So if you go back, you can watch the VODs on our YouTube channel, or you can also listen to some of them on podcast. And you'll see we actually switch off. The story remains the same. The characters remain the same, but we switch. One of us, our PC becomes a NPC and vice versa. So we've just gotten getting towards to the end of an arc where I'll give the recap after the introduction. So we will have Tabletop Train Talks on Monday, again at the new earlier time of 8 o'clock instead of 8:30.
8 o'clock.
So we're a little early today, and we're going to be a little early from here on out. We found that...
It's our new time.
It's our new time. So let me see. Do we still have a Ko-fi?
Yes, we do. Technically.
So we have a Ko-fi. You can find us there. You can get D&D magnets, especially if you have. I want a metal, DM board so I can use those to stick my stuff to them. But you also can get D20 coasters there on our Ko-fi or coffee, or whatever they're called. So what's the link, love?
The link is ko.fi/partyof2rpg.
All right.
And I can throw that in the chat. Anyway, but that's like all of our announcements. Like, we don't have a lot this week.
So yeah, my brain is tickling and saying that we've got something else.
Nope, that wasn't the right command. Hold on.
No, it was not. It's probably Theo.
Nope.
We don't we don't remember the code.
We're awesome. Anyway,
so Hayley,
I think that's all we've got. So.
All right, so we will just jump straight into tonight's
episode.
No, we won't,
we will not because Weston didn't load our intro.
I'm on the.
I know you're in the wrong.
Okay, give them over. We're gonna get a switch here. Wow, we can tell we are on Monday night. We're gonna get a switch here and go.
What just happened?
Okay, you should still see us. Yeah, let me help you out.
I can't see us. Who sees us? Who is seeing us? Now we're seeing us.
That's what
hello!
There we go. We're still all there. And now we'll go into tonight's episode of Party of Two. So, previously on Party of Two, as our son has me say it every time that that I read a book.
Mm-hmm.
So, our band of adventurers, you had gotten some assistance from the Knights of the Silver Torrent, who had.
Oh shoot! It's too far that way.
Oh, honey, messing with my stuff.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
So,
Okay.
the Knights of the Silver Torrent, you'd gotten help from them, specifically from Zagrul, the large tiefling fighter.
With the very firm buttocks.
Yes. And Alma, the cleric of Iomade. You together had traveled into the sewers, seeking for the cause of this illness that was causing people to show up comatose throughout the city. You went down into the sewers and found there that someone had tunneled up into the sewers. And so you went further down, deep into the Darklands. Traveling through these tunnels for about a day and a half.
Yeah.
In total.
Talk about claustrophobic making.
Yeah. Battling different creatures, a huge worm, as well as a lot of Undafan. These creatures created by the horsemen of Abaddon to serve them here on this plane. There you had made your way down, almost falling off a cliff. And
As discovering he has wings.
As discovers he has wings, and eventually you had arrived at what was the Hag's Lair, down at an ancient temple of Mahathala, deep underneath the ground.
Mahathala.
Dun, 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 dun. And there you had battled a blood hag, then a Anis hag, and finally went in and fought a night hag as she summoned up a daemon from Abaddon itself to battle you.
It was very rude.
Things got pretty close for a couple of characters. Zagrul fell and had to get brought back to consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And you had just barely defeated the hag when we ended last session. Mm-hmm. So we're going to pick off from exactly where we were. You are here in this very spot. I forgot to grab Zagrul.
Go get him.
I gotta get him.
Weston painted the mini for Zagrul, and we couldn't find it for the actual combat, so we couldn't use it, but now we found it. So, we use it. Our physical terrain is sponsored by GameGearMaster.com, where we use the Terrano modular system. If you're interested in learning how to build this type of terrain, you can watch the VOD from our Monday show, or go to GameGearMaster.com and use promo code PARTYOF2RPG to get 10% off your order.
We're gonna get a little close there.
That looks good.
So,
By the way, when you join our stream, well, not join the stream, but when you join the viewing, you get a little dragon. So, if you have a little dragon that pops up, then you can command it to do stuff and look at things and play around and whatnot. So please feel free to change your dragon, or for 100 bits, you can change it to something other than a dragon, like
we
other
have some characters from Zelda as well as from Dark Souls.
Yeah, so enjoy playing with your little dragon while you hang out with us.
There will be little mini games that pop up throughout the episode.
There are. We're not going to do any big battles, but because we can do boss battles with the dragons, but we're not going to do that.
So,
do that on Monday night.
True enough. So here you are. You have just fought and defeated the hag. You are still recovering, breathing hard, exhausted from your labors. Anna, what do you do?
Immediately looking around, I'm going to be like, is everybody all right? Is everyone okay? Are we safe? Az, are you okay?
I was like, yes, I'm well. Zagrul is standing, just barely.
Okay.
Zagrul's like, oh, that was unpleasant.
Yeah, he's at 17
Ouch.
right now.
Yeah, I could definitely use more I've got a gaping wound here. I think it's bleeding.
I'm all right. And Anna's gonna go over to Zagrul and do lay on hands.
Did you have 10 minutes to rest? You used it during the combat.
I did?
You did.
Oh, shiz buckets. I didn't realize I did.
So yeah, you need to take 10 minutes to
frick.
rest.
Okay. Then I will rest and say I can do lay on hands in 10 minutes if we all want to wait, unless someone else has like a spell at the moment.
I have Alma and Az both look at each other. We can help him at the moment while you rest. Okay. And so they're just going to go and do their treat him with medicine. And we'll do a medicine check on him. Oh, there we go. There's my dice.
Okay.
So let's see.
Anna's just going to kind of like...
Ooh, and Az fails at that.
Oh, jeez. Of course, Az. Get the star. You guys can do exclamation jump and get the star.
And get the star.
And it gives you get points for things.
So they they roll that, and both of them actually failed at their medicine checks for the moment.
Gosh.
But they can try again in 10 minutes. So they're going to staunch the bleeding. They're trying to get it to stop. As seeing this, as at this point, he's going to just be like, we need to get him up. And then Az is going to use one of his... He's got one left after this, a 2-action heal on Zagrul. So that is going to be 4d8 plus 5 times 8 is 42, right?
Yes.
So 63 points of healing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Healers do tons.
A ton of healing
in
Pathfinder. So Anna's gonna kind of just like slump down a little bit on like where she is, having just decapitated this hag, and just kind of sit back for a second, just kind of like take a breath.
After Az does that, the healing on Zagrul, Alma's gonna continue to be there with them, and she'll try again in 10 minutes to treat the wounds and see how much the healing's done first. Az does come over to you. Anna, are you right?
I'm okay at the moment. I'm not in any dire straits at all.
Are you wounded?
Well, yes. I mean, I think we all are at the moment.
Okay, let me show me where it hurts.
Here.
And here. What's the movie?
And here. And here.
There's a movie. What is the movie?
Here.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the movie.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And he rolled a nat 20 on his skill check there for medicine. So you're actually going to get a lot of healing out of this.
Yes. I get all of the healers.
Yeah. So it's 48 plus. Let's see, I'm doing it. Okay, yeah, 48 plus 30.
Holy cow.
So that will be 44 points of healing from that medicine check. As he finds your wounds and bandages them, and there's a little suture that has to happen there, unfortunately, and you're just like, I'll be quick. We do not want this to scar.
No.
And he bandages you up. Is she looking good now?
Yeah, she's okay.
All right, cool.
Why is it not?
Well.
Oh, that would be why.
What, Anna?
Got it.
He looks over to the altar, to the gems sitting there on this obsidian block of stone.
Anna's gonna push herself up and kind of walk over to them and look at them. How many crystals are on the altar?
So here on the altar, you see about 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna look at Az and do you have your bag of holding? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay. They all go in the bag of holding,
Oh, all
and
right.
they do not come out until we are safe above ground.
Fair. So
Right.
Az will start grabbing them and fitting them into his bag.
And Anna is kind of hesitant to touch them because of her previous reactions to touching the soul stones, or the soul crystals. So, like, she's going to reach out to try and grab one and then kind of pull back.
Okay.
And just going to say, as I can't touch them.
That is all right. I got this.
Okay.
I do not have the reaction you do.
All right, thank you. But she's going to, like, hyper-vigilantly watch as you put all 10 in the in the bag.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, well, that's really sad. That was a nat one.
Oh no!
So technically it's 16, but it was a nat one.
Yikes. All right. Just so you know, for anyone in the chat, you can actually, in Pathfinder, they have a mechanism called hero points. It's similar to advantage. It's that you get to re-roll a d20. Unfortunately, you have to take the second roll. So for 500 channel points, you can award any player a hero point. However, you can also, for 1,000, when you get there, award a villain point to any bad guys.
And for 1,500, you can name something within the game.
So you do look around. You're not seeing anything. You were too frazzled from the battle that has happened. However, as does after he does this and kind of looks around, he points to the body of the hag laying on the ground. And on the side, in one of her, you see a little satchel. And from the opening, you can see a slight blue glow.
Okay, Anna's going to go over and with hesitant fingers, she's going to reach in and grab the whatever seems to be glowing blue. Actually, no, she's going to dump out the bag.
She's going to dump it? Okay.
Just dump it. She's going to turn it upside down and dump it.
All right, she turns it out, dumps it, and there out drops 5 more stones.
Oh my gosh.
For a total of 15.
Oh my gosh. All right, Az, can you...
I will say, you notice these are large. Slightly larger than what you've seen in the past.
Az, can you take these, please?
Yes, and so he'll also add those. As you're doing this, Alma and Zagrel walk up. Anno, what are those?
Can I give a look to Az, like, are we talking about this?
He looks back at you, shrugs.
All right.
Alma's sitting there staring at both of you, kind of like, what the heck's going on?
This is something that has haunted us since we left our citadel in Farak, in Sheliax. While we were there were people going missing from the town, and I was tasked to figure out what was happening. And once I discovered that it was actually a human trafficking situation into the citadel for Cuthwaldwyn, who was a council member and a very, very powerful and evil little gnome. He's taking the souls from people and putting them into these crystals to power war machines.
I'm sorry, different voice. War machines? Like...
Automatons. Like giant humanoid-like creatures that have no feeling, no minds, nothing
like
but...
a construct.
Yes, but made out of metal.
A golem.
But made out of metal.
Yeah, golems can be made out of metal.
Oh, right, okay. I thought they could only be made out of clay. So yes, so he's building them, and he's using these as batteries, essentially.
I mean, lots of people make golems. I mean, constructs are fairly common, but...
This is different. This is exchanging the life of people for these machines. It literally powers it. It's not magic that's powering it. It's the souls trapped inside of these crystals.
At this, Zagrel looks down. How did these get here then? Below, you came from Enferak, I remember. How did they get here into Revenel?
I have a feeling Cuthwaldwin has been sowing the seeds of this all over without us knowing. Most likely. I mean, one of the disgusting hags that we killed said something about the gnome. I'm assuming that he was talking about Cuthwaldwin.
Well, you will remember that you talked with the servant at the one last of the Undafan before you killed him. You interrogated him a little at the end of last session.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, the black, the blood mage.
Yes.
Yes.
And he had told you that they had traded with the gnome, and he had driven up demand
prices,
on the
basically.
market, but they were also, they were had a quota with the forces of Abaddon and the horsemen to trade soul stones into Abaddon.
I'm moving this back a little so I can see your face
Okay.
better.
That's enough.
I just want to see your face. There we go.
So you that was what he had just told you.
So there's all that. But this is what he's using to convince people that this war is a righteous war against the forces of darkness, but I'm not explaining this well.
Anna, we had wondered where he learned this soul to be able to trap souls in gems.
Do you think he learned it from her?
Or from
And she didn't
those
kind of look down at him.
from those he serves. Emfarak and the Hell Knights to have a deal with a daemon of Abaddon is not uncommon.
No, you're right. No, it's true. It's just I hadn't really thought about that, honestly. It was a passing fancy.
Now, was
At
he?
most.
I doubt he served them though.
No,
otherwise-
Cuthwaldwin does not serve anyone but
Otherwise,
himself.
there would not have been a shortage. They all would have gone to the same place. He was in competition.
True. All right. At the end of the day, that's what these are, and we have to figure out a way to release the souls so that they can't be used. And I don't think just smashing the crystals will work. I don't remember if we smashed a crystal before.
I know that when you fought an automaton in the past, that when it was defeated, you said that something was released.
Yes, but I don't know if that was because we defeated the creature, or the thing, or if it was because we destroyed the crystal.
I do not know this. We can experiment more.
Because what I don't want to do is destroy one of the crystals and then find out that now the souls are all just stuck in little pieces instead of...
I don't think that souls work that way, but I am not an expert in this. There are those, though, at the academy who could help.
All right,
And-
well, then let's get there.
He also turns and looks at the huge, glowing gem
The soul anchor.
of the soul anchor.
There's that, too.
Yeah. If I remember,
I couldn't move it. I couldn't do anything with it.
It
It's
is-
stuck there.
it is a fixed point in reality. It is a connection between realms. It only appears on this plane as that.
Yes. So there's nothing we can do about it. It's just going to sit here
Huh.
and do nothing. I mean, unless
I do not know. Is
I
there
don't either.
is there anything else here?
There's
Remember, you got the
the
pools there.
pools. There's the 2 pools, and then I want to look at the.
Oh, I forgot. There is also roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Do that for
another
me.
Oh my gosh! Second one.
You roll the second nat one.
Both of my rolls tonight have been ones. That's awesome.
Okay. Well, since Az asked you, I will guess that Az is also looking around. Okay, so Az rolled a little better than you did, which didn't take much.
No, like not at all.
And
Not
so
even a little.
Az is going to look around, and he's just going to point out a couple of things. He's like, there are the pools. They look strange.
Yes, they're like a strange purplish, bluish muck water.
I did not look closely. And then there is, I actually can't find where I put it, but there is actually a chest.
There is?
Up in this corner.
Oh,
Over here,
okay.
there's a chest there. And then also, when you were looking at the gems like that, you did also see the hag in her death did drop, and you see that there lies a dagger.
Okay. Does it look like a magic dagger?
It looks ornate, made of a dark metal.
Hey, Az,
Yes.
can you, identify that thing? And you kind of point to the dagger.
Possibly. It will take me 10 minutes or so to...
That's fine. I'll go throw rocks in the water and see if anything comes up.
Oh, well, okay. Az goes and picks it up and then drops it.
Well, that was fast. That wasn't 10 minutes.
What
What is
Anna,
it?
you pick it up.
Okay, I'll go over and reach down and pick it up.
You pick it up and you hear... in your mind.
Az.
Did you hear?
Yes.
Is it still doing it?
Damn it.
And you
Yes.
hear it.
Hello? Oh dear Lord. Okay, it can hear us. It can hear us. That's fantastic. Hi. The crazy psycho hag doesn't have you anymore. I'm Anna. Can you hear me?
Who?
My name is Anna. Are you the dagger, or are you a soul stuck in the dagger?
Hey. I don't know. You aren't Eustace?
No. I'm
Where?
Eustace was your former master?
You hear the whimpering start again.
Dear. Okay, this is not good.
Roll me a will save.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you can't have another than that one.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's 12.
Okay.
25.
Right. No, it doesn't. You feel the fear begin to try and seep into you out of the dagger, but you shrug it off.
Are there any rags or anything around us?
You've got the clothes of the two guys, people that you killed. I'm sure Az has got some gauze and
I just need something to wrap it with.
Well,
So I'll grab a piece of cloth from someone close by
all right.
and then wrap the dagger in it when I have it wrapped and I'm not physically touching the actual metal, can I still hear?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to look at it and say, let's not mess with this for a little while. There's something in it. So...
Is that what you hear when you touch the stones?
Yes, except normally it's screaming.
And he kind of pushes the bag kind of behind his cloak, away from his arm.
I told you it wasn't pleasant.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
There's that. So I'm now going to go over to the purple pools and throw rocks in them to see if anything comes out.
You don't really find any rocks?
All right. I'm going to throw something that was adorning one of the dead people and throw it in.
All right, you rip something off of the blood mage and just kind of toss it in.
Just to see.
As you toss it in, it plops in, and you see a bubble kind of start there as it sloshes around. Don't really see anything happen. The water looks nasty. It's a black, purplish color. And give me a religion check.
Okay.
Roll in better. Come on.
Come on, babies. You guys this. You guys this.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, not that great. It was a 10.
Okay.
So 21.
21. You, from your religious knowledge, would know that in a lot of churches of good deities that there is holy water. And in the churches of those that are not holy, there is what is called unholy water. Unholy water does...
Is it like unobtainium?
No. It will heal undead and hurt the living.
Don't touch the water. Yes?
Yes.
Don't touch... I'm going to look at Alma and Zagrul as well. And just be like, don't touch the water. It will hurt you.
Az walks over.
Az, what are you doing? Don't touch water.
Wait. And he's gonna take, he's got in his bag a little bit of like little scissory things that he would use to cut the thread, something like that when he's suturing. And he's actually going to take out a little vial he had, and he's going to catch the end of it, and he's gonna dip it in and pull it up, and then let it sit there. This would be interesting for study, or to throw at someone.
I agree with the throwing at someone part. The study part, not so much.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, we can go with both.
So he waits and lets it sit there for a minute. And stuff goes, and then he goes and tears a rag off of the dead guy and kind of wipes it off, puts a little stopper in the top, and he's now got one vial of unholy water. Rolled a nat 20 on his recall knowledge check, so he was.
Oh my god!
He's like, okay, I know what this stuff is. All right, so you've now got a vial of unholy water. You have a dagger that whimpers and cries.
That's great. Dagger of a whimpering and crying person.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Level 20 weapon, right there.
Really?
Yes. Dagger that whimpers and cries.
Really?
No.
Okay.
The fact that I had to say that just...
I don't know.
Continue, come on.
Things get labeled weird things in games.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna turn around. I want to go look at that thing.
The chest. All right.
Well, the chest, but then there's also like a wooden cage thing.
Oh, so yeah, walk over there.
Is there anything in it?
Give me another perception check.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what you perceive.
Nothing tonight. 19.
19. You perceive that it's a cage, and no one's in it currently.
All right, great. Okay, now let's go to the chest.
That was great.
That was great.
Well, at least you're getting all your bad rolls hopefully out at the beginning of the night.
Hopefully.
All right, so you walk over in the corner, and you do see a chest, and it is locked. It's not hard to tell. There's a big padlock on it.
Do I have, hold on. Let's see if I have any thieves' tools.
Do you have thievery as a skill?
Yes. Well, +3.
That means you are untrained. That's just from your dexterity.
I still want to see if I have. I don't think we ever put all of my gear in here.
And you can't. You did not have thieves' tools because you aren't trained and can't use them. You can't pick locks.
Rude. All right, so I'm just gonna walk over to it then, and take my greatsword and just.
All right, you're gonna
Just
try and break it open.
Break it. I'm gonna break it.
Are you trying to break the lock or break the chest?
Break the lock.
All right, let's get an attack roll.
Would it be just athletics?
No, this is do an attack roll. You're trying to break it. You're not trying to wrench it open.
With my okay. Well, that's 35.
Okay, I
Because
think you hit.
my striking bonus is 20.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit.
Okay.
All right. So now give me damage. Was this a power attack on it?
No, this is just normal. 8, 3, 11 plus 7, 18 plus 5, plus 6, so 24.
24 points of damage. You slam.
And 6 of them are fire damage, so I don't know if it just lit it on fire.
Okay. It didn't light it on fire.
Okay, good.
With that hit, though, you managed to slam down on this thing. It bings.
Is it like the machine that goes bing?
Yes, it's just like the machine that goes bing. So it's 24, right?
Uh-huh, 24.
Okay. You put a nice divot in this thing. Definitely denting it in, but you haven't broken through yet.
I didn't break the lock?
Were you trying to break the lock?
I was trying to break the lock. I wasn't trying to, break into it. I was trying to break the lock off.
Okay. It's still, didn't get all the way through it.
Zagrul, come here. Use your strength and, make this thing open.
Az comes over. Anna,
What?
this is the second time I
What?
can unlock things, Anna.
Are you sure?
Yes, remember in the sewers, this exact same thing happened.
That's right, it did. All right. Yeah, no, you can do it. She can step away.
Okay, and Az rolled a 19.
Nice!
Plus his 13 thievery skills. So
My little thief.
he gets his tools in there and just barely, luckily it was a 19, manages to lock opens.
Okay. Ask what's in it.
Go ahead and undoes it, and then one moment.
It's not a mimic.
And he's going to check for traps.
All right, that's a good idea. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you.
Okay, he doesn't find any traps.
No traps. It's not a mimic, is it? I'm gonna kick it a little bit.
As he begins to open it up, you hear a ding and a poof of smoke comes out of it. Everyone give me a fortitude save.
You suck. Oh, that was a 19. 19 plus 17.
Okay, so you're good.
For me.
Need Zagrul?
Zagrul was an 18. Plus 13.
Okay, 19 plus. So you both are okay. Alma and Az are both sickened 1.
Oh, no!
Because they rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh,
Actually,
no!
Az is sickened 2. So Az, after breathing this in, goes over to the side, and he's going to be retching there for a minute.
Okay.
Alma heads to the other side. She also is going to be over there. So you and Zagrul are available to see what's in the chest.
I'm just kind of gingerly peeking.
Yeah, he rolled a 4 on his thievery check for checking traps.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so Anna's just going to just kind of looking in on it, not wanting to get super close.
Inside, you see a couple of different things wrapped in some black satiny bags. So, I mean, do you want to pull stuff out, or are you just going to look at it?
I kind of want to pull it out, but at the same time, I kind of think that maybe we should just, like, take them and immediately put them in the bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah.
And then examine them later. Like, behind glass. And a detonation field.
Okay. As you're saying that, Az is over retching, and he's... What is a detonation field?
It's just like
I
something...
do not know the spell.
It's all right. It's something we talked about back at Citadel and Ferrac. We're fine. Yes, let's do that.
He'll just hold the bag of holding up.
All right, Anna's gonna grab the bag and
no,
like.
wait, you have your own bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
You got your own bag of holding.
I forgot about that. Hold on.
Making me carry all your stuff.
Gotta go gear. This is a wrong character. Okay. Yep, bag of holding. Haha. All right.
All right, so you just kind of dump, right? You just kind of like throw it in real fast. All right.
Mm-hmm. I've got to edit. I want to add things to the bag of holding. How do I add things to the bag of holding?
I can show you a little later if you want me to.
Okay. So just add all of the things in the bag of holding.
All right, so you don't look at them. You don't know what they are.
No,
you
I'm just going to put them in because
throw them in.
Kind of feel like we need to get up.
Okay.
Out of the darkness.
You throw them in, close up your bag.
Mm-hmm. And just kind of look around. Is like, does anyone not look at anything else or no? Like, is that...
Are the people still waiting?
Oh my... I forgot about the people. Let's go. Yes. And Anna's just going to kind of turn around and start walking out of this little cathedral.
All right, so you walk out of the cathedral of Mahathala. And down the way. So you did. You had the.
I'd had them go like all the way over there.
All right. So you want to head straight there?
Yeah, we're just gonna head right over there.
So you head across the open space there, walking over the Annis Hag's body. Luckily, actually, all the
rest of them are poof.
Turned to poof. Yeah. And you walk down to the end, and there you see the older halfling male and female. The 3 young girls and the 2 younger boys.
Wasn't there a dwarf?
The 2 young boys are dwarfs.
Dwarfs, okay.
So it's two older halflings, 2 human girls and 1 elven, what appears to be elven or half elven girl, and then 2 young, what appear to be dwarf boys.
Okay, as we're approaching, I'm going to say, everything's all right. We are all safe. Everyone is dead that was bad. And we are ready to go. How are you feeling?
The older man kind of looks around. I believe that we are doing well as can be expected in this circumstance.
Sorry, I got chocolate on my hand.
Oh, of course, no problem. I mean, chocolates are always useful. Did we catch your name, young lady, young knight?
I am. Well, you don't need to call me a knight. I'm Anna, and these are my companions, Az, Zagrul, and Alma. And we were sent down here by a few groups on the surface to fix this problem.
They look up at Zagrul and Alma, and Zagrul is not a guy you forget. I believe you, big sir, with the Knights of the Silver Torrent. Was I correct?
Yes.
Oh. I believe then we must be in good hands. I am Totem.
Totem?
Yes, Totem Blackwell, and this is my wife. And, well, we all kind of know each other now. We were in that cell for a number of... Well, I've been in there for a week.
You've been in there for a week?
Yes, they were, from what I understand, and he looks back at the children and then kind of puts his hand over his mouth to kind of whisper a little bit. There were more suitable sacrifices than an old man.
I understand. Well,
I think they were saving us for... And he looks at the anise hag there and the body on the table. He's like, I think they were saving us for that.
well, I'm glad that we got here before it happened.
Me as well. Me as well. Well,
So, let's,
how far are we from the surface?
we're about a day and a half.
Oh, and he grabs his wife's hand. He's like, oh, that is a walk.
Yes. Do you think you can handle it, or do you need... Maybe we should all wait here, and then perhaps one of our healers can make sure everybody's up to snuff to go.
I think we are as well as we can be. None of us are injured, maybe a little malnourished, but I want to get out of here. And all the young girls are there, like, yes, sir, please, can we leave?
We can most definitely leave. Looking at...
I haven't been to work now for days, and I had no sick leave left.
I'm sure your purveyor will be understanding in the fact that you were kidnapped. And if not, he can deal with me. Or she. He or she. Them. Okay. And we'll gonna look back at the party and just kind of like a visual check of like, are we good? Are you guys all good? Like,
I think Zagro got healed up nice on that. Oh no! Wait, he he took the healing from me, the two action heal.
How many points was that?
That was like 62.
Okay. All right, that works. Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, everyone's. I mean, like, yeah, everybody's good. All right, well then let's go, and just know we will stop, and we will rest as often as needed. Don't push yourselves too hard. You have been through quite the ordeal.
All right. I think we will go as we must.
Okay, thank you. All right. Well then, let's head out. I guess.
Yay!
Yay. Right. Yep. Let's
You
go.
sound so confident. I feel better just listening to you.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I will try that again. Let's head out.
So you you head back the way
Is that
you
better?
came.
More of a leader?
Luckily, again, Undafan, because they just turned to this noxious gas at the end, there aren't a bunch of bodies littering your way out for these young people to watch. You do have the empty skin sitting by the front entrance.
Oh, yeah. The meat suit.
The meat suit.
Oh.
But you walk past and begin to head your way out.
Right.
I'm guessing Az is going to light up his halo.
Yeah.
So he goes, boop. Halo pops up and you guys begin walking with him providing some light.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard to light the whole area because you got a lot of people.
Yeah.
What's your marching order?
Well, Az has the halo, so he'll probably be close to the front. I'll be right next to him to be the...
With the number of people you have, are you going in like a single file
like
or
twos,
like a mob?
Like twos,
Okay.
like in a row.
Those in the back will have...
Zagrul is going to be in the very back.
All right.
And
he's got low light vision, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he'll be good.
And then I think I want Alma back there too, because then she can do any healing, and we'll just kind of keep all of the people in between us.
All right.
That chocolate shake gave me the most phlegmy, like, ugh.
That's why you got your soda.
Go. Ugh.
All right, so you begin the trip back. Let me roll me. I'm gonna ask you to roll a survival
Okay.
check.
That
Now,
was not
I don't believe you're trained in survival.
No. So that's just a 7.
But you have someone who is.
Bruce, darling.
So your animal companion is trained.
Ooh, that was a 14. So that is 29.
29. So with that, he's easily. So do you command? So what do you say to Bruce?
Bruce, scout, and point forward.
Okay, so you're going. What's he scouting? Like?
Just go forward, look around, and then come back and tell us what it is. What's up there? In the nether.
All right, so he does that. He's not seeing anything in the nether.
Right.
Luckily for you, at least in this first part, there's only one way to go.
Yes.
So you find your way. You find your way to the rickety bridge where you had rested by the night before.
And that we then got attacked at? Is
Yep.
it that one?
Yep.
Yep. All right. This is great. So let's go through there. Are we moving faster?
No, you are
at this
moving. I mean, are you trying to be sneaky?
I think we're just trying to get out.
All right. So you're not being sneaky at all?
Not really, no.
So as you are crossing
I'm
this...
making Bruce be like our ears.
Okay.
In case he hears anything.
As you are walking across this bridge, one of the little boys and one of the girls and Totem's wife all have their legs slip through holes that were made during your combat.
Oh my
and
gosh.
they begin to fall.
What?
Yeah, they're slipping.
Grab. Whatever's
All
closest.
right, I want some reflex saves. From, you want to do one from you and Zagrul, or?
Yes. Ooh, that's really good for me. 20, 30. So 30 for
All
me.
right, so you catch.
Oh wait, no, that's 30 for Zagrul. Sorry, I was
All
on
right.
the wrong person. And oh my bloody hell. That is an 18 for me.
An 18 for you. Zagrul manages to catch 2 of them. But the last one, he does not. Neither of you catch. However, I give them a last reflex save. They rolled a 20, so they managed to catch a hold of the
Like
board.
the edges?
Yeah, the board there, and they're hanging currently.
I'm reaching down
Give me athletics. Give me
grab them
athletics
and
to pull them
up. Oh, that's much better. 20. 33.
Yep. So you managed to pull them out. You use one hand, lift them up. It was one of the young the young dwarf boys, just like,
Okay.
And you managed to catch all of them.
Okay. I'm going to put other ropes. I don't remember. Were there ropes?
There were ropes.
Okay. I'm going to.
So it's more of the fact that they're
Immediately-
walking along. They're small. Their arms don't reach all the way across, and then suddenly they find a spot where a hole had been made.
I'm just going to put him down right next to the rope and put his hand on the rope, and I'm going to say, do not let go of the rope.
Okay. Well, that was scary. Okay.
Thank you. Don't let go of the freaking rope. And then I'm going to walk away a little bit, like going back forward.
All right. So you then make your way across the bridge and begin to continue your way. They are slowing you down.
Yeah.
You may be moving at half speed.
Oh, jeez, that much?
That much. I mean, they're weakened from fatigue, from malnutrition, and you get 2 little dwarf boys.
Zagrul, how many of these people can you hold?
And he takes 2 of the 2 little dwarven boys and pops them on his shoulders,
'Kay.
one on each shoulder.
All right. Bruce, darling, can you take one of the people, the littler people?
So yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to point to the older woman because there's the young girls. They're human, aren't they?
Yeah, well, 2 human and 1 elven.
Okay.
So they're full size for pacing.
Okay. So the woman on top of Bruce, right? And Totem, if you would be so kind, and I get down on one knee and I say, on my back, let's go.
What?
Come on, let's go.
I've got good walking. I mean.
Nope. This is taking too long. We need to get out. Up on my back. Let's go.
Okay. All right. And so you hoist him up on your back. I want an athletics check from you and Bruce.
Okay. That is once again, a 33.
Okay. You have no...
For me.
Okay. And then give me Bruce.
I really like the number 14 right now. And Bruce is a 28.
All right. No problem whatsoever carrying these two halflings.
All right. And then I'm going to look at the girls and the elf with my hands like kind of holding on to Totem's legs. And I'm going to say, you three, you need to keep up. Do you understand?
Yes.
We have to get out of here quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Look at me. You've got this. All right?
All right.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Yeah.
So then I'm going to look at the other three as well as part of the party. And I'm like, let's hoof it.
All right. You're going to start.
Let's go.
All right. At that, with those athletic checks, I'm going to let you move closer to full speed.
Okay.
Because you guys rolled really well on those.
We rolled really well.
So you're start hoofing it at your normal speed. Nice. So you get back to, I'll say you get back to where, the area where you fought the worm.
Okay. We get all the way back there?
In that one day.
Okay, cool.
It was still fairly early in the morning when you guys, and you haven't had any combat, you haven't had any difficulties.
Okay. So once we get up there,
but it's, at that point, you're getting to end of day.
Yeah. I'm going to put Totem down as soon as we get into the larger cavern and kind of be like, okay, we're going to rest here. Can you do the cabin?
I can.
Okay. Can we let's find like a more little set off place for it maybe? I don't know. If we can't, we can't. But if there is,
he turns and there's one set off place.
Does it have holes in it?
Glows.
No, we are not going over there. We are not going over to places that glow. There's moss that makes people sick and things, so we're not going over there. So, no. Don't even think about it. Nope.
Yeah, that's really the only offshoot you've got in this area, other than just worm dug tunnels, which are not going to be large enough for. All right,
let's
that.
Just get. Okay, let's set it up then as far away from worm tunnels as possible.
Okay. So just going to be on the side, or
just going to be on the side. We'll just be a little inconspicuous, but at least we'll be safe.
All right. So you all just move over to the side. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And so he kneels down, pulls out his slab of wood, chants, says his words, throws it out, and then you watch as it folds, and all of a sudden opens up and creates this cabin. And then he turns to you.
Insta-cabin.
Anna.
Yes.
Do we want to give them a chance to bathe?
Oh. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
So he'll pull out a little vial of water. And once again, chanting over that for that one. This one takes a little longer, about a minute. And then he begins to drizzle the water down into a spot. Then stands up and backs up, and you watch as where he had poured the water, suddenly the little pool, everything sinks down deep on to about 3 feet or 4 feet down, and then expands out 20 feet in this circle, and then fills with this warm hot spring water as he casts Soothing Spring and Cozy Cabin in that time period.
We're glamping.
And so you guys have your glamping session ready to go.
Anna is so tired at this point that she's just going to look at the group of people that are with them and say, if you would like to, you can get out of your clothing, you can soak in the bath. It stays up for an hour. It's wonderful and fantastic. You do what you want to do, and then she's just gonna take off her clothing and kind of like just cover the breastises and the nethers, and just kind of get in the water real quick.
The breastises and the nethers.
Zagrel,
of course, is gonna do the same.
Yep. He's gonna be
naked. The soothing spring actually is. Let me see. How many could it fit?
It
can
16?
fit 16 medium sized, so he can fit all of you.
Everybody.
Without any problem. Zagrel looks at this. I can do every night. And so he strips off and goes. And the three young girls seeing Zagrel walking around in the nude, their faces are beet red, and they're looking down, but then they're not looking down, but then oh jeez.
Zagrel.
What?
Modesty, love.
It's a bath.
I know, but the young girls. I'm a woman. They know what women look like.
I have nothing to wear.
Apparently you have nothing to hide either.
That is true. And he gets in the water, and it goes down, covers him up.
She can apologize for him to the girls and like, I'm sorry, but I mean, he's not a bad specimen to look at, so if you have to look at something, that's fine, but...
What do we do? I mean...
You can get in with your clothing on if you would like, but then it will be wet. But Az can do prestidigitation and clean the clothing, or like make it not be wet anymore, maybe? Az, can you do that?
I know he can clean them. Let's take a look at prestidigitation. Can I dry?
I don't know. Can you suck the water out?
I don't think so.
So you can clean it, but you can't press the water out?
We can just squeeze it, and then... I guess technically that would be part of cleaning, wouldn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
All right. We can say that.
We can go with that.
Go with that.
So yeah, so if you'd like to get in with your clothing on, that's fine. You can, Az can do his thing.
And then Alma walks over. She does have her. I mean, they look at her. There's these two young girls. Like, oh gosh, they see pretty girls all like real, and then naked men, and they're just like, not sure what to do.
What are Totem and his wife? How are they reacting to all this?
They
are they just like, yep,
and they're both sitting in there, chilling. They're used to the hot springs. They're like, we go to the public baths all the time.
See, it's not a thing. It's fine. Do whatever you feel comfortable with, girls.
So they kind of. No, and then they all they find some piece of some rags between them, taken from their different layers. They have kind of wrap around their chest and so that, and then walk over, sink into the waters, and you all sit in there and soak it up. And they are they're putting it through their hair. They are cleaning themselves, and they are all, after being dirty and stuck in a cage, they are all enjoying being clean. And everyone in there gets 10d6 healing.
10d6? Holy cow.
Yeah, let me double check that.
Jeez, I forgot about that part of this.
No, I was wrong about that. 10d8.
That's even better.
It is. So that is 39 points of healing to everyone.
Okay, that brings me back up to full health.
Yep.
39. Oh yeah, that fixes Zagrel as well. Okay. Does it also get rid of his frightened and drained?
The frightened is already gone.
Yeah.
It does not get rid of his drained.
He has to sleep.
He will
for
have
8
to
hours.
sleep for 8 hours to get rid of that.
All right. Well,
which does bring up a question. There's not enough room in the cabin for everybody. There are 3 beds.
Well, there are 3 beds, but people can sleep on the floor.
They can't. Even then, it is not huge. You're not going to get everyone in there.
Well, we should probably draw straws or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
20 feet on each side and 10 feet high.
I mean, That's like twice the size of this room.
No, it's not.
2020? Yeah. I mean, it's a little rectangular, but it's about twice the size.
All right, so who's going to sleep on the floor and who sleeps in the beds?
I believe the two older members of our party should go
In the beds, all right.
in the beds, and then
They can actually, they kind of like, we can share.
okay, that's perfect. And then I don't know. Can you just figure it out amongst yourselves, and I can be outside of the cabin. That's fine.
Oh, okay. And so they all kind of go in, and the two young boys actually they just kind of curl up somewhere and fall asleep. Little boys can fall asleep anywhere.
They really can.
The girls, two of them double up in one bed, and then the other one takes the other bed, and they all just start to go to sleep. Zagrel sits in the corner, puts his back against the wall, and in normal soldier fashion is out fairly quickly.
Was Alma on the floor?
Alma does as well. She has been on plenty of campaign type experiences. Does the same as Zagrel, just knowing how to lean up against the wall and fall asleep.
Well, I guess this is good night then.
And as he does, before you go to bed, we do need watch. So we keep watch like normal.
Yes, I'll wake you up.
Oh, actually, I just realized the little boys fall asleep with their heads with Bruce as their pillow.
Aww, that's so cute.
So they lay there.
Maybe like Bruce, watch over them, darling.
Yep. So you lay, they lay their head down there. Az is kind of sitting out in the front with the halo lighting the area.
Well, I thought I would take first watch if you want to go sleep.
I can. That was, what was it like touching the soul anchor?
Nothing, actually. I don't remember if anything happened. I don't think anything happened.
You were in a real hurry. You didn't actually touch it and focus on it at all.
I should have. Dang it.
I mean, you realize that point right there connects to the River of Souls. I thought that would have been something interesting for a servant of Pharasma.
Honestly, I didn't think about it. I was more focused on the crystals, because I knew what those were.
I've thought about it while we were walking, and it is a good thing that we did not try to free the souls there. Do you remember what the priestess in the Our Lady of Life told us about the soul anchor?
No.
It is called the anchor for a reason. Souls in that place are not allowed to leave.
Oh. Right.
It pulls them in and traps them in that place.
You're probably right then. I mean, I just got the feeling in general that we needed to take everything up to the surface anyway. Regardless of whether or not they'd be trapped there or there was woo-woo magic stuff, it just felt like we needed to get out.
Well, either way, now that was a very magical, filled place, but dark.
It really was, and knowing it just kind of creeps me out knowing that Marthala was a psychopop of Pharasma and turned on her and created this chaos.
From what I remember, she did not create the soul anchor, but as someone who wants to, as you would say, stick it to Pharasma,
Yes.
a place where souls can be trapped would be the right place for her temple.
No, it makes sense. It's just... Ugh.
I
Just
wonder
creepy.
if it was simply using the place, or if the hag worshipped Mahathala, or what. I do wonder what the situation was.
I would be highly surprised if those hags had worshipped anything but themselves.
There are many dark creatures that worship dark deities.
That's true. It's just kind of hard for me to imagine them bowing and scraping.
I imagine they bow and scrape plenty in Abaddon.
Yes, which is why they like it here so much. They don't have to bow and scrape to anyone. Unless they're bowing and scraping to my sword.
I do wonder. The items in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
They said that the reason... What was the reason that they were claiming more souls?
They were having to supply for Abaddon. No. Asmodeus. No. What? The A one.
Roll me a religion check. I'll see if your character remembers.
Yeah. That is a 27.
27, okay. Your character remembers.
Yes, I'm like my character would remember. My brain can't hold on to anything
that there's
tonight.
Abaddon, which is the realm of the daemons and the horsemen rule there.
Yes, Abaddon.
And that they were trading in the soul trade with Abaddon.
Yeah. So they were supplying Abaddon, and had also been tasked, it sounds like, by Cuthwaldwyn to supply him with souls.
So they were having a very lucrative business.
Yes, but it sounded like it was slightly stressful,
Well,
based on what the Blood Mage was saying.
dealing with dark entities is stressful. But
yes,
it does
I
make
know
me
that.
wonder the value of what we got out of that chest.
It's probably a lot. I don't know. I wanted to look at it in the light of day. I didn't want to look at it in the darkness.
I understand.
So,
Well, I guess one of us needs to go to sleep.
yes.
He stands there, looking at you.
Oh,
You go.
are you sure?
You were injured far more than I was in today's events.
Yes, but that's normal.
The joy of throwing spells from the back is that I do not get hit as often in the front.
All right. She's kind of stretched a little bit. She's like, I'll go find a nice, warm piece of wood to lay down on.
So you go, so you're going in.
So I'll go in just like right next to the door and kind of grab my little bag of holding and try to use it as a pillow.
A little pillow.
A little pillow.
All right.
Since
you-
Bruce is being a cuddle buddy with the little boys.
Yep. You fall asleep, rest. Eventually, in the early morning, Alma comes and taps your shoulder. Anna, it's your turn for the last watch.
What, last what? Last watch?
Yes.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yep. I'm awake.
All right.
All right.
You do feel there's a weight on your lap.
She's gonna look down.
One of the little dwarven boys is falling asleep right on your lap.
Oh. He's kind of like ruffle his hair a little bit and kind of
Anna
position
puts her-
myself.
Alma puts her hands out to
Yeah. She kind of like
receive.
picks him up and hands him to Alma. And then she'll stand up and stretch really quick and then head outside with her sword.
So he heads out with your sword. You are there in the early morning. As you notice, is laying against the outside of the cabin, with his halo still going in his sleep, lighting the outer area for people.
Just gonna sit down on the little step. Fairly close. to him so that I'm in the light. And I'm not like in the dark and scared.
All right.
Just gonna sit.
So you sit for your 2 hours of watch.
Mm-hmm.
After a bit, as begins to wake, you begin to hear the creaking noises of people beginning to move inside the house. As wakes up. Oh, crack. You know, as he starts to. He's like, oh, that is not a comfortable way to sleep.
Good morning, Starshine.
Oh, good morning. Oh, well.
You didn't have to stay out here.
I did not like the idea of us not seeing if something came.
I had my glasses.
Well.
Thank you anyway. All right, let's get everybody up and ready to go. We still have a nice jaunty walk until we reach the sunlight.
Yes, we do. It is a long way to go. Well, let us give them time to wake up. Besides, I have some preparation to do before we can leave.
Oh, right. I forget. You have to do the whole thing. Sorry. Of course.
Not all of us can have a deity that only says, think of me for 10 minutes.
It's not like that. There's more to it.
Yes.
Sort of.
Kind
Whatever. Go do your groveling.
So he's going to go and, read his books and things like that to get ready for the day and to get his spells back.
Mm-hmm.
So you all have gotten 8 hours of sleep, so you can put that you have a full rest.
Yay! So
Which in Pathfinder does not.
Which
in Pathfinder does not give you back your hit points, really.
No, it doesn't.
I believe it's you get your level plus your.
It doesn't matter because we're totally up now.
That was the joy of that spring.
That bath,
That is really
I know.
awesome.
So good. I wish we had that in real life.
I know. So you rest. So then you wake up, and you're all definitely kind of
ready to go.
Yep. Do you? I mean, are you gonna try and eat rations, or
Yeah.
you guys don't? I imagine at this point you're getting low on stuff.
I'm going to kind of like gather everyone over really quick and say, we're very close. Like we're about a half a day's walk, maybe 3/4 of a day's walk up. I'm planning on us carrying, and I'm looking at Zagor when I say this, I'm planning on us carrying again so that we can get out of here quickly.
Yes.
So what if we just give the rations that we do have to them, and then we just know that we will have a mighty feast when we get home? Yes?
I will say that if you don't eat anything, then you will be fatigued, which means you take a -1 penalty on AC and saving throws during that time.
I am okay with that.
All right.
I would rather that they don't have issues.
As will, however, to help with this, because I was looking, that's what I was looking for my
way
spells.
more than that. I took a -4
Ooh.
with fatigued.
Takes a -1 styles penalty to AC and saving throws during exploration. You can't choose an exploration activity.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Okay. So I was
Never
like,
mind.
what?
I was looking at the wrong person's. Yeah, I know what fatigued is. Thank you.
But Az will actually come. Actually, you don't need to do that. Because Az, in his preparations this morning, took create water and create food.
Oh.
So he makes, out of thin air as he prays, he suddenly lays out a cloth, and it makes 6 medium creatures worth of food for the day.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well,
It's bland and unappealing, but it's food.
so it's a
Makes
protein
little
shake
a protein shake and a protein bar.
So you just eat them. so that you are not hungry.
But you all have enough travel rations and enough water to not be fatigued.
Fantastic. All right. Totem, let's go.
All right, so he jumps on the back. Jump on the dog. Zagro takes the two boys. Boom! They kind of giggle as he gets on top.
It's like,
and they grab onto the horns. They get to use them.
I imagine it's a little bit like Merry and Pippin on the end.
Yes. Yes.
So then so just like, all right, let's go. And we hoof it.
And he starts walking up the hill.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you guys begin to hoof it up there, moving along, and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see if you can
That's
perceive.
Nope, I can perceive Jack Diddley Squat. 19.
19. You can't perceive
Jack
anything.
Diddley Squat.
I will let Bruce also make a perception check since he actually can perceive without sight.
Oh.
Because he has scent.
Fantastic.
So he has imprecise scent, perception with his nose.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Have you rolled?
Sorry. I got distracted.
Are you
it was a 19.
Okay. No, you rolled for yourself and you got 19 total.
Oh, no, and then we're doing for Bruce. I'm so sorry. That was the most ADHD moment ever. Hello, zoning out completely. That sucks. Where is his perception? Oh, he didn't have perception on the sheet. Remember?
Do you want to use his survival?
Yeah, let's use his survival. It's not that great. 17. So
maybe we need to find out what his perception is. You don't have perception on there at all?
No. Remember the last time we tried to do this and it was like, no. And Siamat was on and he was like, it's this and this plus this. And we were like, oh, okay. But I don't think we ever actually figured it out.
All right, we got to figure that out real quick. So we're going to take a quick moment.
Sorry.
I'm going to real quick get this for you. Won't take me long.
So it's Valentine's Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlefolk. And people are out, about, and doing things.
Okay, so his perception is...
I'm gonna write this down.
You're right. It's not giving me...
It does not
on the little
have a perception.
Animal companion maker thingy.
Let's just say it was a 17. There we go, 17.
We'll go with that. So you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Dang.
Does Bruce have a
Nope.
hero?
Nope, that's yours.
Fine.
All right, so you go through trying, and you see Jack Diddley Squat.
We see nothing.
What's the marching order?
Same as it was before. As an honor in the front, all of the people in the middle, all the girls in the middle, and Alma and Sakura in the back.
All right, with that roll, as you're walking along, suddenly you step, and you feel that there's no ground beneath you.
No!
Roll reflex save.
Freaking hell. Oh. This is a reflex save?
Reflex save.
Hero point. I'm going to give
it. Okay. What'd you roll?
We're going to do a 4.
You can't. Okay, honey. Come on.
Oh, baby.
Come on.
Natural 20. I'm going to imbue you with natural 20 energy.
2. It's worse than the last one.
No, 11.
Okay.
So 27.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, yours managed to catch yourself. As does as well. You both kind of grab each other and kind of back up.
There's a hole there. There's a hole right
Walk around.
there.
Walk around.
Walk around. All right. And we go kind of around it. I'm like, oh. I'm all right. I'm like, Totem, are you okay?
Well, that was exciting. I just... Woo.
That would have been a very fun trip down a very dark path. I'm glad we didn't take it.
Yeah. Saw my
all right.
life flash before my eyes again.
Was
That's
it
happened a lot
exciting?
lately. No.
Oh, it wasn't exciting? Your life wasn't exciting?
Unfortunately.
Oh. Well, that's not very fun.
Unfortunately, kind of boring. I guess the last couple of days, though, were
Quite
terrifying.
exciting. Imagine the stories you're going to get to tell your grandchildren.
Yeah, in years of therapy.
Well, no, you can be the brave hero. You
Oh.
kept your people alive until
Let's
you were
get out
saved.
first, and then
Okay.
we'll see how it looks once I'm in the light.
All right, we'll do that. It's okay. All right then.
All right, give me an athletics check
Ah!
to see
Okay.
how well you carry. You and Bruce. And that one, you drop him. That one.
Yes.
You drop. So you're walking along, and then suddenly you roll your ankle, and you both fall.
Oh my gosh.
And he, you hurt yourself a little bit. He does as well as he gets dumped off of you.
Totem, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, my ankle.
Oh, that
I'm
really hurt.
I'm
Totem says as
I'm-
he's laying there on the ground.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How about we just walk a little slower?
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna reach over and do lay on hands really quick
All
to
right.
him to get him healthy and saved. And then be like, could you help my ankle not be so ouchy?
Yes, and so he'll go ahead and
Thank you.
He'll treat you with, wrap your ankle and stuff like
Alright.
that, so it has some more support.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, darling.
I cannot believe you're rolling that one on that.
That's 3.
Can
I
you
have
roll one
rolled
for?
3 nat ones.
Can you roll for Bruce?
Natural 20.
I was wondering. I was like, it's got to even out with nat 20. So
It's the nat 20.
Bruce walks
Oh
up
my
and he
gosh.
noses underneath Totem and has them both on his back. And he just kind of,
Thank you, darling.
he's like, you okay?
I'm just very tired. I need to go sleep for a week.
No, yeah, okay. Walk. Kind of butt wobbles as he walking. All right, so you begin to, because Bruce rolled that nat 20, you guys managed to maintain your pace.
Good.
You begin to climb up. Now remember, the last bit was half speed at your guys' normal pace. As you you were down the hill, down through the hole dug
But
by
we
the
were going
worm.
our normal pace, though.
Yes, which means this last bit you are still half speed, going up to the sewer.
Well, we'll just truck away until we get to the top.
All right, trucking away, walking. With Bruce carrying both, I want another athletics save from him with him trying to go up the hill.
$27.
He's good. He's good. He powers through carrying these two halflings on
good.
his back. He is a strong doggy.
It's good. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Let's get to the top, man.
You suddenly find
Stop it.
smells. It stinks. Ooh. What is that smell? All of you need a
Zagrul! Oh my gosh!
No, Bruce, come on. You know how it is.
That's true. Bruce!
No, I need a fortitude save
Alright. From everybody?
from everybody. So I'll be rolling for the NPCs.
Not a 17. Am I still rolling for Zagrul?
Yeah,
So it's a fortitude? Fortitude.
fortitude.
17 plus 17.
Right,
is
good.
fine. 11 and 14, so 25
All right.
for Zagrul.
All right.
And then for Bruce is, that's a 16. 16 and 16, so 32.
All right. As you're walking up, this smell just kind of hits you all
Kind of cover
like
my mouth like that.
a wall. Two of the young girls just turn and start, ooh, whoa, and they have to retch a little bit on the side, just being hit by the smell. The young dwarven boys kind of laugh like, "You girls never handle stinky stuff." You recognize this smell, though. You've walked in it. You've reached the sewers.
Oh, both yay and no. Oh gosh.
So you
That is
begin
very
to
gross.
make your way out into the opening of the sewer area.
Well, gonna have everybody hop off. I'm gonna look at Az and say, "Do you remember how to get out of here? Because they had hoods over our heads."
Well, I know where we came in.
Okay, so we have to get back there?
I would think so.
Do you remember how to get back?
Bruce?
Bruce, darling, do you remember? Should I roll survival?
Survival.
Ooh. A 15. Yes, that's a 15. Survival is 30.
And he starts to walk.
Sorry,
There's a-
that way. Okay,
We
follow
came this way.
Bruce. Follow Bruce. He knows where we're going.
This is an interesting. This smell like.
Bruce, please.
Get in the
Commentary. I don't
mouth.
need the commentary, darling. I love you. Stop.
Well, no, I smell them. It's a baguette
No, stop. Bruce, seriously, stop.
antiseptic.
She's not stopping. La 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 la. I don't need to hear what's in the sewer.
No. That's what you guys smell like.
Well, that's what we smell like.
He
Who
kinda-
smells like a baguette? I smell like a
He looks
baguette?
at you. You eat lots of them, and so.
Ooh. Yes, but
And so he starts to kind of
I
walk
don't know how to take that.
his way through the area. Now, he comes out to the one side. There's a long pathway that leads down.
Okay.
Are you going to have him take you the whole way?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely. We need to get out
Now,
of here.
I'm going to remind you
What are you reminding me of?
that you guys took a somewhat curvy path through these sewers.
Okay, then I would like to tell Bruce, Bruce, can you sniff out the entrance? So we don't have to go through the place where all the spiders were and all of that again?
Yeah, I'm going to remind you, it was just a square on the outside of these sewers.
I know, so it's like, I just want to go
So
straight.
he's taking you down one side.
I just want to go straight to
All right, you can see that right in
entrance.
front of you. There's a straight shot down to the end.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's go there.
All right.
Straight.
I need a reflex save from everybody.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna kill it. Reflex for me is a 27.
27, all right.
Sargruel's is 26.
All right.
And Bruce's is I just rolled 3 11s in a row.
That's insane.
Is 28.
28. Unfortunately, everyone's walking, right? So no one's on shoulders still?
No, everyone's walking.
All right. Unfortunately, the two halfling boys thought that the puffy balls would be interesting to jump on. And so they jumped on one of the yellow mold balls
Oh my gosh.
to send the
You-
spores
are you-
out in the whole area around you.
Boys, what are you doing? Stop it!
So I need a fortitude save from you.
No, that's not what we just did.
This one's against that, not against the smell.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Zagrel got a 16.
Okay.
He can't catch a break with these things. He's always trained. Freaking sucks.
Oh, so total 16?
Total 16.
Yep, he's drained 1.
Anna is not that much better. It's 17, 24.
I think you're
Is that
just fine.
enough?
I
Okay.
think you're just fine.
Right. And then Bruce.
So Zagro once again breathes in.
Oh shoot. Bruce is 21.
No, Bruce
21.
is drained.
Oh, dang it.
So you also notice the 2 older halflings as they breathe in these spores, coughing and hacking and.
All right, let's get you. Alma, can you do anything for Totem and his wife?
Let's just get them out.
Just get them
Quick,
out?
Just
Okay.
get them out.
All right, let's just get you guys out, and I'm gonna kind of like help them along.
So you get down. You continue down. Watching out now. The little boys know now not to jump on the yellow puffballs. You see at one point when they walk up, they're kind of looking at one.
No, don't do it.
I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
You have literally made people sick by doing that. Stop it. Don't even think about it.
They look funny.
Oh, we just got a follow.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Wicked Love. Wicked Love. Hello, stopping in to show some love. Oh, thank you so much, love. Appreciate
We always
it.
love, on Valentine's Day weekend. We always want some love.
Yes, we do.
So you.
We're just gonna rush basically out.
All right,
of
rush
the
out.
sewers.
You rush to the end here. You do notice you pass the room where the spiders had all been. You rush down to the end and you get to a platform where you do see there are some stairs.
Ooh, oh, good. Okay, stairs up, stairs upward. Let's go up.
All right. You start to head up the stairs.
Oh, it's Wicked. Wicked Love. I like
Aw.
it. That's cute.
But the question is, do you love Wicked?
Oh. That is the question.
Yes.
Wicked is a very good show. I was obsessed with it. Hyperfixation to the nth degree with that show.
You want to defy some gravity.
I wanted to defy it.
So you begin to head up these stairs, going, and there's a bit, and then suddenly you hear, "Don't move."
Are you kidding me right now?
Who goes there?
Who the F do you think goes there? The people that you brought down here. We are coming back.
Oh. No shit.
Yes.
Wait, just wait a moment. Wait, just wait. And so he started, get him, now. And so
Can we please come up? We stink. We are exhausted. We are tired. We would like to see the sunlight.
I'm sorry.
We are coming up.
No, you need to wait.
We are coming up. And I'm just going to walk up.
You start walking up, and you see this guy in front of you. He does have a bow, kind of trained on you, but he sees how many of you there are, and he's kind of backing up. He's got his face covered, normal, bandit-like look, and he's just kind of like, what the? I can't really.
See, we're fine. We're fine. Now that we are above ground.
You can't see where the entrance is.
Are you serious?
Let me put it this way. If they, and he points to all the civilians you've got in between you guys, see, it will not be good for them.
If you weren't throwing a fit, they wouldn't even notice.
They'd know how to get down.
Yes, and do you really think 2 young dwarves, 3 girls, and an old couple is going to do anything?
I don't care.
Well, too bad. We're already up here.
So you can wait just a moment.
I'm fine. I just wanted to see the sunlight.
You're not at the top yet, even remotely.
Where are we?
You're still on the stairwell.
Who are we waiting for?
We're waiting for your contact?
Rogers?
Az kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and then whispers in your ear, Anna,
What?
every bit of information you blab about a secret organization in front of civilians could cost them their life.
They're not going to kill them.
They would.
They won't.
Anna, I am asking you, don't get these people hurt because of your pride.
I don't have pride.
Who do you care about, you or them?
I have a healthy understanding that the sun is good for people who have been under the ground for a week.
And knowledge about the secret workings of an organization who kills people regularly.
They probably think it's a silver torrent.
No, Anna, they don't.
Well, they would have if they hadn't thrown a bloody freaking fit.
They wouldn't think that the man with the bandit's mask with a bow loaded at us is from the torrent.
Like I said, if he hadn't thrown a fit like a toddler, they would have thought we were part of the silver torrent. I won't say anything else. You have to admit, though, it's true. If he just let us walk up there, then they would not have had any idea that there was anything suspicious going on.
You think that two little boys who now know a way down into the sewers where they can jump on yellow puffballs would not remember how to get down here?
Do you really think that their parents are going to let them out of their sight?
How do you think they got taken in the first place?
I know, but after they've been gone, assumed dead, I know that if I had a child, I wouldn't be letting them out of my sight again, like ever.
From what
They'd be sleeping in my room, like tied to the wall.
From what I know of halflings alone, let alone children, little people tend to slip away when they want to. So
All right,
simply
but where
wait.
what were we supposed to do?
Simply wait. And then you wait. And you wait.
Oh my
Wait there.
gosh, we've literally been under the ground for days. Can we please get out?
And then after about 20 minutes of waiting there, suddenly you hear a bunch of feet stomping down the stairs. And then suddenly, wow, you're alive.
Yes, we're alive. Why do you say that with surprise?
You were just going into the sewers, and it's been days.
Well, we weren't just going into the sewers. We had to go. Look, let's get somewhere.
Wait. Okay. And so he grabs from the guy behind him, and all of a sudden has a huge handful of what appeared to be black cloth.
Seriously.
And he walks down and starts giving them to. If you notice, he actually himself has a mask across his lower face, so you can't see his whole face. Mm-hmm. You know who it is, but he begins to hand them. You notice he walks past you and Az, and hands them to the individuals, in the young girls, and and he turns to look at them. Now, you good townspeople don't want anything to do with this. You don't want to remember what's down here, do you? And they kind of just look up at him. It's like, so we'll tie these on, and you don't have to ever remember where this place is. And so they all tie their blindfolds across them, and then he does walk back to Alma and Zagral. He's like, points him out. They kind of look at it, put him on, and then he walks to the front. He's like, everyone take hands. Grab the hand of the person near you, and let's walk up these stairs.
All right. Reach back and I'll grab Az's hand, and then reach back and grab Totem's hand.
Yep, and you guys just all start to make your way up to the top. And then you begin to notice these are quite a bit of stairs. And then suddenly opens up into a door. Door opens up, and suddenly the air blows in. And sunlight is out there, but it's low light. It's getting to the end of a day. And you look and you see a small wooden platform and then water below.
We're on the edge of a dock.
You look over and then you look up. You are on a platform below the bridge that spans the two sides of Kintargo.
Oh.
And then you notice that there are, pushed against the wall, somewhat hidden, a narrow set of steps that lead up, back and forth to the top, up to the bridge.
Nice. All right.
So you slowly begin to lead everyone up to there. You get back up, and then suddenly you come out, and there's bushes, and it's definitely obscured. And then they look around, and then he turns to you. Anna, you go first.
All right.
Go out, and then simply start walking across the bridge.
To the south or to the north? Which side are we on?
You are on the south side of the bridge.
On the south side. Okay. So, we're going north. All right.
Either walk across the bridge, or walk into farther into Red Roof District.
I will begin walking. Actually, I want to go home, so I'm going to walk into the Red Roof District.
As will follow in a moment.
All right.
And so they begin to let everyone out, one at a time, with enough spacing so there's not a huge amount of people suddenly popping out of the side of the bridge. As begins to follow you, come over a minute later. What do you do?
I want to wait. I want to get the children to their families.
All right, so you stay there watching back that way, and slowly you watch as each member of the group comes out, and as they're letting them out, they take the blindfolds off and they kind of just shove them through the area out into the street.
And then I'm gonna motion to the kids as they get out, and I'm gonna have them come over to us.
All right. Do you kind of circle up there, everybody, or what?
We're just gonna kind of walk away down, so we're not congregating right in front of the bridge, but down a little bit farther so that we can kind of get out of the way and out of sight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask the children where their homes are, and hopefully be able to take them all back to their parents.
So you kind of circle up there with the girls, the little children, and the halfling couple, and just kind of talk about where people live. And you find that actually the girls and the halflings, and the boys, they actually live in a closer area. A lot of it in Old Kintargo. Well, I know. One of the girls, the elven one, looks over at you. I know where their house is. I can take them.
Sorry.
I can take them.
I don't know if I feel completely comfortable with that.
Oh, you can. I mean, do you want?
Do you promise?
Of course.
Okay.
I won't go down any back alleys.
You were all kidnapped. It just kind of. I want to deposit you. I'm not going to stay. I just want to make sure you get home safely.
Okay, yeah. I mean, are you walk? You just want to walk?
I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk with them. I don't have any intention of going to their parents and saying, "These are your children. Here they are." Just kind of make sure that they get to their doors and they go inside.
Okay. So, are you walking everyone to theirs, or just the two boys?
The two boys and the girls, so all the children.
Okay. Zagrel and Alma do voice up. Remember, we actually were informed of their missing. We do know where the children, where they all live as well. So if you want to split up,
Do you want to take the girls and we'll take the little boys?
I can do that. Yes, we can take
Right.
the girls.
Let's do that then. That makes more sense. Let's do that.
And then we will, after we drop them off, we'll want to go back and report.
Can we come tomorrow?
Yes, yes, that is. I'm sure that would be fine. We will let Winston know of what was happening.
Well, and we have to talk to the Nightwing as well. So hopefully they don't come tonight. They can wait till tomorrow.
Yes.
Probably not. They're probably going to break down our door because that's what people like that do. They have no consideration for anyone.
I broke down your door.
Did you ever fix that?
We did.
Right then. Well, that's fine. As long as
you
you
remember,
fix it.
After
No, I
you've
do
been jumped by
remember
the
we
Night
even
Wings,
jumped. Yeah. Then they came and knocked down the
They
door
were the
because
ones
they
that
didn't know where we were, if we were safe. No, I remember that.
You walk the boys, and as they're kind of walking along, they're kind of doing little skips. Like that. I'm gonna tell my parents about. We were like kidnapped, and then like there were these ugly, nasty hags, and then you like slashed them with your swords, and then you.
I understand that you're very excited, and like this is a very exciting thing to have happen to you, and you're all the but I would highly suggest that you be very gentle with your mother and your father with what happened. Feel free, talk about it amongst the two of you all that you want, but I would just be careful if I were you.
Okay, it was scary.
She
was nasty. She was.
It was a really
big,
bad experience.
Pointy teeth.
Pincers.
And so you walk them. They do kind of tell you, I'm down there, and then over here, and they kind of lead you back to what you find is a old and weathered but stable small house. There over by the docks in Old Cantargo.
Okay. Just kind of like usher them along to the door, and we'll just kind of stand back.
Bye.
Bye.
They knock on the door and pound, and then door opens, and a middle-aged woman looks down. Dwarven woman, so she's looks down, kind of grabs them both tight, squeezing, and then just kind of looks at them, and she doesn't even look up to where you are.
I just smile and turn around and grab Az by the arm, and I'm like, our work here is done. Let's go home and go to sleep. Actually, let's eat.
Oh, yes.
No.
And then the boys start pointing back at you, and then suddenly the woman kind of like runs down towards you. She's like, "Did you take my boy? Why did you take my boys? Why? Who are you?"
Are you serious right now? We saved your children.
From what? Who took my children?
Do you want the truth, or do you want it sugar-coated?
I want to know where my sons have been for
Right.
the last 5 days.
Okay. A bunch of hags and the evil little minions from Absalon. Or Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Why can't I ever remember that? Abaddon. Kidnapped them, and we're going to use them as fodder for the soul trade. We were tasked by the Silver Torrent to go down and save, or, well, destroy, what was creating the problem. They were down there. We rescued them. We brought them back. They had a wonderful time on the shoulders of a giant tiefling, and they are now home safe. I would suggest not keeping your eye on anything but them from now on. Do you understand?
You notice the moment you mentioned the torrent, she kind of, you're from the torrent.
Yes. So the accusations would be
She runs up and grabs your legs in a big hug.
pleasantly.
Thank you for finding them. And then she's like, what can I do to repay you?
Literally nothing. Actually, no. Keep an eye on your children. I do not want to have to go down into the sewers to save them again.
And then you watch as there's a moment of like wanting to say something and then not caring and walking back to her boys and then shooing them inside the house.
See, this is why I didn't want to talk to her. I have a tendency to not do well. That's fine.
I've noticed that.
I don't have very good diplomacy, especially when I'm annoyed.
Which seems to be often lately. That.
I know.
Do you know what? I know what would fix that.
What?
A baguette with ham and cheese.
You have gotten to know me so very well.
However, please wait one moment. And then he's going to press the digitation, both of you, like 4 times, trying to get rid of the smell
Does it
from
work?
the sewer. Yes, it does.
It does eventually work. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, unlike most laundry detergents, magic can get rid of all the smells.
All of the smells.
Even gym permastink.
Oh, now that is something you could bottle and sell.
Yes, you could. So
For
you
sure.
go. He does that. You go. You get your warm baguette.
Hi, Kev. I don't know how long ago that message was. I didn't see it until just now.
It was
but hi.
It was a bit ago.
Okay.
But you get your food, and I guess begin to head back to your house.
Yes, my bed. Oh my gosh, my bed. I want to go sleep on my bed with Bruce next to me, and I reach down and just kind of touch the top of his head and...
As you as you walk down the familiar streets, getting towards your house, Bruce kind of, that smells good.
What?
And he starts walking, and then he walks up to your house. That smells good.
You're smelling something from the house?
Mm-hmm.
Are there like lights on?
There are. And there's also sheets hung out on the side, and
It's our housekeeper! And I'd like go run inside and like burst through the door. Be like, hello!
you burst through the door and you find 3 small halflings turn and like defense positions
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare
as you burst into the house,
Wait.
terrifying your new housekeeper.
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I apologize. No, hold on.
You
Hi.
know, most players, like if they have low diplomacy, you gotta coach them or just discount their rolls. No, Hayley has low diplomacy for Anna and plays her with low diplomacy with no problem whatsoever. So you
She's like,
terrify
no, I'm
your
sorry. I'm
housekeeper.
sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. I'm so sorry. I'm Anna. This is Az. I'm assuming Az is coming behind me. And what is that smell? It smells really good.
Az walks in with his hand covering his
Look,
face.
Az, it's the housekeepers. What are your names?
And you see before you, there is back in the kitchen area, you've got an older female halfling, white hair, in a bit of a bib type thing. You've got, and then, let's see, you have a male that's, brown hair, curly, little bit of a beard. And he seems to be folding and having just brought in some of the bedding.
The linens.
That's the linens. And then actually the third one is in the back, and you see she's got some items from the garden that's outside that she had just brought in.
What does she look like?
She has long blonde hair, got tied up with a bandana to kind of keep it out of the way. Overall type thing, bibs and stuff like that for working out in the garden. Very dirty right now, but it's because she's been digging.
Okay.
And so the
Hi.
the male kind of, I'm Jeffin.
Jeffin?
The old woman is like, I'm On. It's OENN. Your cook. And the girl in the back with the long blonde hair, it's like, You're the owners?
Yes.
Anna and Az?
Yes. We sent help me, I don't remember her name.
Malin?
Malin, thank you. We sent Malin to possibly hire you for the house? Yes.
I'm Pin.
Pin. Hello, Pin. It's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm so glad you're here.
We expected you all a while ago. We were kind of starting to get concerned.
Oh, no, we were on a mission. Don't be concerned. That things like that are probably going to happen often, where we just are gone for a period of time and then we'll be back. And that's a whole thing that happens. That's the lifestyle that we have. But we are very happy that you are here.
Oh, okay.
So, where's the food?
And so, Owen goes and she brings out some bowls, and she's like, this is a dish that I learned from some sailors. They bring spices from the east, so I thought you might like this. They call it curry.
Oh, curry. Am I going to like it?
I believe so.
Have you tasted it?
Yes, many times.
Do you like it?
Yes. So I have poultry, and then in there, and so here. She kind of
All right. Thank you.
Gives you a bowl. The first
Right.
bowl kind of serves up the first bowl.
And I'm immediately going to put it down on the floor and be like, Bruce, come here, baby. Come here.
And she kind of
Bruce
looks
gonna
at
come in.
you as you give the bowl to the dog.
This is Bruce. This is my child, essentially. He goes everywhere with me. Please treat him with respect. He can talk, but to me. Not to you, but to me.
They kind of look at you, confused.
I'm not crazy, I promise.
They look at each other.
Then I'm going to think I'm crazy. That's great.
Az is going to walk up, and he kind of gets down, he kind of looks down, and then he is going to, he pulls out a small emblem of a flower, and they all kind of take note of it, and then he begins to talk with them and make an impression.
And I would like to
diplomacy.
try to help with this as well and be like,
You
We
have
know-
diplomacy?
we know Farmer Magdalene.
Okay, then roll diplomacy check and let's see if you help.
Oh, frick. Shoot, I grabbed it before it went weird. That's a 12.
Plus.
I have... Oh! I
You
have
took it.
14 diplomacy!
Yeah, you took it.
I forgot about that!
I
So it's
didn't want to
26!
I didn't want to remind you, but yeah.
I forgot that we took it when I leveled up!
So you do.
26.
You are able to assist him.
So I say Farmer Magdalene.
So
But she's still gonna not use it very often.
Az kind of talks with them, reassures them, kind of gives them a bit of information. He's like, I have been a agent of the network for my whole life, and Anna is my party member.
I'm his sword.
She is my sword, and we
I'm the brawn. He's the brains.
are friends of the order. We actually just today had some interaction with another halfling from the area that you might know.
Oh, the children?
No, the halflings.
No, the halfling. Sorry. Why did I just forget his name? Hold on. I wrote it down. Totem.
Totem. Yep.
Totem and his wife.
The
Actually,
Blackwells.
Blackwells.
And they're like, oh, they had gone missing a week ago.
Well, we found them.
Where?
Very, very deep underground.
Oh, you'll have to tell us all about it. But first, you look like you need to eat. And
And then I'm going to go sleep.
okay, yes. Well, it is early, but okay, of course, we will make up the bed immediately.
Thank you.
And so Jeffin kind of gathers up the linens, takes them upstairs to make up the bed, while On gives you each a bowl
The food.
of the curry.
Okay, I'm gonna take a few bites. How is it? Is it really good?
There's a strong spice to it. little spicy, but not too much. You do notice
Chicken tikka masala?
no chicken curry.
Okay, fine.
You still like it, don't
I do like chicken curry. I mean, it's not as good as chicken tikka masala, but I do like chicken curry.
So you eat, sit. You notice that the table's actually all set. There's silverware, there's linens, there's napkins, there's all that stuff.
I lean over to Az and say, like, see, I told you this was a good idea.
I believed you. I didn't say it wasn't.
I know. I'm just pointing out that it was a good idea.
It was. Especially if we have more trips like this one.
I know.
Also, I do wonder how Elea will feel about us inviting more people into the house.
She gave us the house.
Mm.
She can feel however she wants. She gave it to us.
So you guys eat. Az does pull out, as you're eating, as you're sitting at the table, he does pull out the bag of holding.
You want to look at this stuff now?
Do you? Or do you want to wait till the morning?
I am emotionally exhausted.
We sleep first.
Yes.
Fair.
And we'll deal with it in the morning. After we've had a good breakfast, a good nap. Well, not nap. Rest, sleep. We don't have to sleep in the same rooms anymore.
No, we do not.
The hags are dead.
We killed her.
We did.
Hmm.
I cut her head off.
Which does remind me, I have this. And he holds up the mask that you had gotten from her.
Oh!
That if Az had been wearing it, he would have had been able to roll double on all of his D8s for healing.
I forgot about that.
So
We'll have to remember that later.
that would have been nice. And so he puts it on his face. And it's just this white mask that covers the face. And he's like, this would be useful.
Yes, it will. Oh! Uber Geek rated us.
Oh, yeah!
I'm so sorry! We've not been paying attention to our, thing, but hello! Welcome, friends!
So, our characters just managed to get back from a battle with hags down in the Darklands and have made their way back home.
Yes. And if you are not following us, but you do follow us, you will get a cute little dragon. And you will get to say, hi, howdy. Yeah, so everybody that is following us gets a little dragon. And then you can have little dragon. It's so much fun. And you can control them. Are you going to drop a star?
I'm going to drop a star.
Weston's going to drop a star. I'm going to put in, if you want to control your adorable little dragon, the link on how to control them is in the chat.
There we go. So, you lay down. Are you going to go to sleep?
Right before we kind of are off on our own, is Az going to bed as well? Or is he hanging out in the library?
Az is he's going to read, but he's reading in his room.
All right.
So he's just kind of sitting in his bed.
Wait, before he goes into his room, Anna's just going to kind of grab his hand right before he heads in, and she's just going to lean over and give him a very quick kiss on the cheek and kind of linger a little bit and then say thank you.
As you just kind of,
and then she's going to kind of
touch his cheek.
Just walk to her room.
All right. Shutting the door?
Yes.
All
Shutting
right.
the door.
Walks in, shuts the door.
Bruce is going to follow her.
And as you're shutting the door, you see Az sitting there just kind of staring at you with this look of just, what just happened?
All right. And now I'm going to go to sleep. A sleepy.
All right. So now you lay
jeez.
down.
I just keep
to
messing with my
sleep.
mic. Sorry. It's not messing with my mic.
And you rest in the night.
That's normally when people rest.
As you're laying there, suddenly you feel a slight touch of cold on your arm.
Am I awake when this happens, or am I asleep and then wake up?
It's what wakes you up. It's
Oh.
not abrupt cold, but it's like a cool breeze suddenly blows in the room.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of roll over a little bit towards it and kind of pull my arm back and open my eyes.
You open your eyes, you pull your arm back. Roll me a d20. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, that's better than all of my perception checks to this point. It is a 29.
There we go. You look around. You look down at your bedding there, and you do see there's a little spider crawling. And then you look up, and there, in the corner, stands a woman in a gown with a mask over her face. You recognize as a servant of Pharasma.
Yeah. As soon as I see her, I'm gonna kind of like jump up a little bit and be like, "Holy shit!"
It was
Okay.
not my intention to startle you.
No, it's all right. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I just was not expecting to have a visitor in my room at this time of night. It's good. And she's gonna sit up all the way and like, "Hi. So we fixed the problem. We killed the hags. We have the soul stones."
I'm aware. We felt when you touched the anchor.
You felt when I touched the anchor.
Yes.
Why?
And it connects to the River of Souls, which goes through our realm. Oh, excuse me.
Weston's dying. It's
I'm
fine.
dead. Actually, it is.
Are you
seizing
okay?
low.
Oh no! Stretch your throat. Stretch
Yeah.
your throat. Do that.
I need to get some water real quick. Jeez.
Weston's gonna die. So we're gonna chat here for a second. Hi everybody. It's Friday night. Who's doing fun things for Valentine's Day? We are going to a really nice fish restaurant, or not fish, but seafood restaurant, and I am getting crab. And we only do this like once or twice a year, so I'm very excited about it because I don't ever get king crab, like ever, because it's so expensive. But I am excited about Valentine's Day. Do you guys give presents to your significant others if you have a significant other? If you do not, do you give presents to yourself? That's a good question. I used to. My tradition was to watch the movie when I was single, before I met Weston. Was to watch the movie John Tucker Must Die and eat a pint of ice cream on Valentine's Day. That was my tradition. That's like a whole thing. That's a whole different story. How that all started. But I would love to know if you guys are hanging out, what you guys do for Valentine's Day, and if you have any family traditions. My sister does a whole spread for her kids in the morning. She'll do like, they each get their own little thing of flowers, even her son. So she has 3 girls and 1 boy. And she like puts red food coloring in the milk, and so it gets pink. So she does pink food coloring, which is fun. And then they have like a special breakfast that she makes, and she makes like heart pancakes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's fun. It's a really fun thing.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Suddenly my throat was like, no, you will not speak anymore. Someone cast silence on me,
Oh dear, that's not good. That's not good at all.
and I failed my save.
You failed. Okay, so
So she walks up to you and goes and kind of kneels down next to the bed, coming down to your level, puts her hand on your arm. You feel a slight coolness come from her, but a feeling you're acquainted with. You recognize the magic. Mm-hmm. You did very well. We were aware of the issue of the souls being trapped here, but we're not aware of who. The area around the anchor we cannot reach.
We killed the hags that were a part of it, and it did turn out that there was much more going on besides just the Cooth Waldwin situation. Apparently, the soul trade with Salam?
Abaddon.
Abaddon. I'm so sorry. Abaddon was quite prolific from that area specifically, but because of Cooth Waldwin, there was a lot more being moved than normal. But we have all of the crystals. How do we release the souls? Do we just destroy them?
The soul stones can be destroyed, and as they shatter, the energies will be released.
So the souls will all come back to you?
Yes, or you as a servant of Our Lady should be able to help them to escape. Both are possible.
Like release them? Like, I want to destroy the crystals. I don't want them to be even possible to be used again.
Both are ways to free the soul.
Can I do that with the automatons as well?
The creatures of Cooth Waldwin.
Yes.
Yes. At their core lies stone, holding the souls.
If I, got my hands on them, could I release the soul?
It is possible. You would have to hold them, and I don't think they would hold still for it, but yes, if you could restrain them, then yes.
What if I just
free them?
What if I got really, really good at doing it?
This is a very good question.
Because if I could just touch one of those nasties and release the soul that was following it,
I will tell you that what we can understand, it is not exactly the same. Cooth Waldwin brings things that we have not seen in this land before.
All right.
The soul trade is an unfortunate thing that we fight against, but it has been a thing forever. The denizens of Abaddon feast on souls. They consume them.
Once they're out of this physical plane and they go to Abaddon or to Hell or the Abyss or whatever, are they beyond Pharasma's reach at that point?
It is Pharasma who sends them. She
No,
decides
I mean,
their judgment.
Well, yes, I mean, there's that, but I mean, these souls, they're being taken. It's not a righteous judgment at that point.
She cannot interfere.
Even though it's not...
She cannot come into conflict with the different realms and different powers. She must stand apart.
I understand. So we'll destroy the crystals, or I'll practice releasing the souls. What else does she need me to do at the moment besides, the whole stop Cooth Waldwin thing?
You will know.
So you don't know?
Our Lady wishes to let you discover on your own. But the way will be, your next steps will be made clear very soon. Watch.
Right.
Wait. And she reaches over and touches Bruce, and Bruce is like, oh yeah. And she scratches him. Continue. And all will be well.
All right. Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
And this might be out of your purview, but, as he... is he... I mean, can you see into, like, people's hearts? Like, and see, like if...
What is it you wish to know, child?
I'm very broken. Right? Like, you know that, obviously. And, I have a lot of issues, and so does Az, and, I just feel like things are moving towards an end with the two of us that is kind of obvious, but I worry because we're very broken individuals.
The hearts of men and women. We let those follow their own path.
No, I get that.
We
I
do
get
not
that. But
influence.
I mean, like, not influence. I mean, like,
Trust.
would we be good together, or would it just be a complete disaster?
Trust your heart. Trust your eyes. You know. And she stands up. She backs up into the dark in the corner, and then just steps into the darkness and is gone.
I look down at the spider that's on the bed and just flick it off.
As you flick it off, it flicks across the room over towards the darkness where she came. Suddenly a hand pops out of the darkness. It lands in her palm and she pulls it in.
Like, thank you for taking away the spider. I'm gonna lay back down and be like, Bruce, come here.
And he kind of climbs up in the bed.
Comes up onto the bed to be my little cuddle buddy.
All right, and you cuddle buddy there, and you sleep, and you rest. No dreams. Nice, peaceful sleep. And then, what is that? You know that. That's the smell of bread. You wake in the morning with the sunlight shining through the window and the smell of fresh baked bread filling the house. Oh, the doggy wanted
The
to...
baby doggy decided to come up to... This is our Bruce. This is our real life Bruce, except she's not a Connie Corso. She's a black lab.
Well, actually, we've got also a Shropshire Bull Terrier, who's a bit more of the Bruce.
Staffordshire. She's adorable.
Stafford.
Her name is Letty.
So, you wake up to the morning.
10:30.
It is.
Do we want to pause here? This is a good
Not
stopping
quite.
point.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet? Okay.
So, you wake up in the morning to the smell of fresh baked bread.
I wrap up really quickly in like a robe, and
You have a robe.
I have a robe.
When did you get a robe?
I thought they got clothes for us. Did they not get
They
clothes
did, but you
for
never
us?
got a robe.
I never got a robe.
No.
Can we retcon that I have a robe?
I will say that you got a robe when you were living with Michael, because he would have given you one.
So Michael
and
would
they
have given us
delivered
one.
it.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
You go with that one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put my robe on, and I'm going to just kind of patter downstairs to the smell of the bread, and then to the kitchen and just. On is that bread for us?
Yes, yeah, and you find Az is actually sitting at the table already. There is fresh baked bread with butter. There's also some freshly done hard-boiled eggs, and what appear to be some thick sliced ham.
On whatever we're paying you, I think we should double it.
Okay. I won't say no to that.
This is very good. This is very good.
And you see that Az sitting there with his food, but also the bag sitting on the table. And he's just like,
You really want to look in that bag,
I want
don't
to
you?
know what is in there.
Oh my gosh. All right, we'll pull out the little sacks.
Okay, so you guys pull out your bags of holding. Actually, it's in your bag of holding that he had all the soul stones.
That's true. All right, so does he have my bag of holding?
No, you have your bag of holding.
All right. Do I need to go upstairs and get my bag of holding then?
I imagine you brought it with you.
Why would I have brought it
You
with
left
me?
it by the front door, so he grabbed it there.
Okay.
Which is where you leave your purse. So,
That makes sense. All right.
so he grabbed it from there, put down, and then he begins pulling out these different bags. He also pulls out, wrapped in the cloth, the dagger.
I'm just going to push the dagger away. I'm going to say, I have not had enough caffeine to deal with that right now. Go away.
We need tea.
Yes, please.
Ani starts making up some tea and stuff like that.
Ani, I thought it was on.
Oh, I'm sorry. On.
I can call her Ani. That's
I
fine.
have-
I know,
somebody
like,
works
you
in
have an
company.
Ani in your life.
Yes. So she starts making that. So Az pulls them out, and he's like, "You ready to look?"
Yes.
So he opens up each of these bags and begins to pull out objects. And here's what you find.
All right, hold on. I've got to write it down. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not telling you. I'm telling you what they look like.
Oh.
So you can write. Are you gonna write
I'm
it up?
typing
Okay,
it down.
Type it down. All right. First one you find are two complex knots of vibrant colored strings.
Okay.
You find he pulls out a book. Az looks at this real quick, and this is a spell book.
Is it a good spell book or a bad spell book?
He begins to read.
Oh dear.
I will need to state this, but ooh,
Are these dark spells? I feel like they're dark
I
spells.
believe that this is a ritual to commune with beings from other planes.
Oh. That could be good or bad.
It could be.
That could be
I
both.
will read more on this.
Okay.
Kind of puts that to the side. Then he pulls out what is a tiny serrated dagger. Quite small.
Like a fish dagger?
Sure. Actually, probably smaller than that. Might be as
Wow.
big as something that you might hang out the end of a chain.
Okay. Okay.
And then a disc-shaped object with carved with the image of a beautiful woman sleeping. A thumbnail-sized purple jewel.
Purple jewel?
Yep.
Okay.
And then one, in a larger one, he pulls out a big, appears to be like a crystal ball.
Like completely clear?
That big.
Like clear?
Dark violet color. And yes,
Okay.
clear.
Violet color.
And then he pulls out one last bag, dumps it over, and 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold? That would be the heaviest thing ever.
They're not bars of gold.
All over the hole in the things and the...
Yep, they start
So
pulling
it's all
it
over
out.
the table.
It's all over the table.
All over the table. You're like, well, apparently on here is your double payment right now. There you
1,000
go.
gold coins. Just
I'll just give her like 4 of them. So here you go.
a couple
You
bags.
you keep making breakfast like this and you can have more.
And you see as he pours out, 1,000 gold there, all the halflings are kind of like, holy shoot.
Yes, your patrons are very wealthy.
Well, shall we see if we can find out what these are?
Yes? I mean, don't you have to do like a ritual for all of them? So it's like 10 minutes for each. So a good portion of the morning is now taken up.
For some of this, some I might be able to. This one, and he pulls out the one, the carved with the image of the beautiful sleeping woman. And he's like, this one I believe is a dreamstone.
A dreamstone?
It is, yes, from the goddess Desna. They help you sleep. Leave this by your head at night,
Really?
and you sleep very well.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And then he grabs the 2 knots that are right there. And he's like, these... Not quite sure. I will need more time with this one.
All right.
Nate pulls out the jewel. He's like, this is a flesh gem.
What is a flesh gem?
It contains magic, and you actually put it in yourself. A form of body jewelry.
Mutilation?
It is considered a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
But it does contain magical powers. I'm not sure what this would give you, but it enhances
So
and
it's
gives
like
certain
an-
abilities,
Like an earring?
but bigger.
And you put it in your skin?
So yeah, you bejewel yourself.
That sounds very awful.
The process is I mean, I would want to numb the area first, but it can give interesting benefits.
All right. I am not going to be the guinea pig for that one.
Oh, give me a moment. So while you guys are eating, he starts to spend time identifying these items and kind of going through them.
And Anna, just like in her curiosity, just keeps picking them up and looking at them in different things and like messing up what he's doing because she just keeps reaching over and grabbing stuff to look at it. What? What are you missing?
And here is what you have. Make sure I've got everything. Yep. So, here are the magical items that Az is able to
We
identify.
have magical items. Dimensional knot.
So you have
It is
2
originally
of these.
originally crafted. This complex knot of vibrant string bracelets
Yep.
meant to tie the destinies of 2 people together.
But
Now, however, spellcasters of all religions use them to enhance their capability with teleportation magic. Adding this catalyst to a 4th dimension or 4th level dimension door allows you to bring a single willing occupant creature along with you. However, the teleportation is somewhat disorienting for them, causing them to be stunned 1.
in Pathfinder, Dimension Door does not allow you to take anyone with you. But with these, Az can at 2 different times take you with him when he Dimension Doors.
Nice. Okay. So it's like each knot is one use.
Yep. Each one not as one use.
All right, and then he identified the dagger as well. So it's the dagger of eternal sleep. This tiny serrated dagger looks like a miniature sawtooth saber. Until activated, it is too small and ornamental to function as a weapon, which might allow it to be passed off as a weapon-shaped decoration. Turns into a +1 grievous striking dagger. And strike an unconscious target with the dagger so if I hit somebody with it, it makes them go to sleep?
No, if you strike someone who's unconscious, it auto crits, and you don't even wake them up.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
So you could technically hit them with that. It's only 1 use. But then you could also then hit them again afterwards.
Yeah.
And between the 2 hits, they might not wake up.
They would not wake up. Most likely. Yeah, and the dagger disintegrates immediately after use.
Yep.
Okay, there's the Dreamstone and the Flesh Gem.
So yeah, read the Flesh Gem.
So Flesh Gem, you siphon your Flesh Gem's power and the earth around you erupts in crystal stalagmites. Frequency 1 use per day. Requirements: you're standing on ground. Effect: the ground around you erupts in a 10-foot burst of knee-high crystal shards that remain for 1 round. Or 1 minute if you spent 2 actions. To all creatures other than you, the area is difficult terrain as well as hazardous terrain. Creatures that move through the space containing crystal shards take 2 piercing damage.
So if you're
That's
in combat and you're
cool.
surrounded and you bust that out, It's difficult
Yeah.
and hazardous terrain for all the
All the
creatures trying
creatures.
to fight you. They're half speed and they take damage every step they walk.
That's awesome.
Once per day, you can do that.
That is awesome. These are going in my inventory.
And then the last one, Az picks it up.
Oh, the dagger?
No, the ball.
Oh, the ball, the crystal ball.
You didn't want to touch the dagger right
No,
now.
I don't want to touch the dagger yet.
Crystal ball. Is it? These are generally used to scry, to look through.
I imagine.
And actually, we can both look. And so
Okay.
you both kind of look together, and he starts to, this one though is tied.
I don't see anything.
That what I mean is that it only looks to one thing,
Oh.
and so he courses magic through it, and then suddenly it lights, and an image begins to swirl in the center, and then clear. Yes, you. What do you want? And you look through and you see a gnomish face that you recognize. Az drops it immediately. I think we know how she made trades with Kudro. I don't know.
Okay, we put it back in the bag.
Put it back in the bag.
right now.
He puts it back in the bag.
Can we put like a silencing charm on it or something so like it can't hear anything?
He just puts it back in the bag of holding.
Okay, that
He's
works.
like, that is another dimension. It is not here.
Do not pull that out.
Well, that was her method of communication with her client.
Apparently. Do not pull it back out.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I can imagine it would be very helpful when we want to find his location for killing him. But right now...
Not right now. Oh.
All right. Well, we have everything else. Seems like a good thing. We still need to...
They've brought you your tea by this point, and you're
Thank you.
drinking, feeling the buzz of the caffeine starting to wake you up.
I wish that happened in real life.
Yeah. So then Az does move. So then does this. And he pulls the dagger.
I really don't know if I want to actually deal with that.
He kind of unwraps it and puts his hand on it. And in his mind again, he hears, hello? And he takes his hand off. He's like, Anna,
What?
that's both. One finger. And you each put your finger on the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you again hear, and like, hello? Is there, are you there? Who?
Hello?
Yeah.
Look, you're going to need to talk to us if you want any help.
I don't know. Who?
Do you not know who you are?
Not sure. Eustace, is she there?
No. Eustace being the hag?
Yes.
She's dead.
Oh.
You're now in the possession of a former Hell Knight and an Asmir.
As you're touching her, I do need, if you could give me a will save.
Yeah. Do you want a friggin' straw?
What was it?
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh, that's my 4th one this
You
game.
feel her fear begin to come through the dagger into you, and you are now frightened. You feel her fear touching into your heart.
Can I let go of it?
Yeah, you can.
I'll let go of it. I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Az keeps his finger on it. Yes. Oh.
let's just break it.
No. This isn't the same, Anna.
What is it?
And so he kind of does wait, and then he starts to talk and listen.
It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea to talk to things.
Anna,
Okay, hi.
what do you know?
Hi, Evie. No, it's not pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded.
No,
Hi, sweetie. We're here. Thank you for the hero point.
Oh, yay!
Thank you.
But Az looks up at you. Anna, what do you know of hags?
I literally know nothing.
A hag is almost like a fairy creature in many ways. They live, and then the way that they develop is they actually will take their own soul and they will put it into a child, almost the way that a fae will have a changeling that they'll switch out. They will take the soul from the child and then put the hag into it, and then the hag will live its life and grow again in that new body until it is of a certain age, and then it will turn back into a hag, and it will live multiple lifetimes like this of doing evil.
But assuming she put her soul into a dagger?
No. This was the child's mother. And here you've got the... Read it.
Maternal soul dagger. This dagger contains the trapped souls of a hag's adopted mother. The dagger has an extending rune with a range of 60 feet. Filled with the fear of the trapped soul, this dagger does 3d4 piercing slashing plus 1d8 mental damage, and on a critical hit, the target is frightened 1. Well, you can have this for shiznit. I'm not doing it. You can keep it.
And so he covers the dagger up. I will want to look at this. This is sad.
If we can figure out a way to release the soul.
This is not like crystal. This is bound into the creation.
I get it. I totally get it. But if we can figure out a way to release it. I've been given that task.
I do wonder something. The fear, it is hers.
Mm-hmm.
What if she wasn't scared?
That would be better.
It is something worth exploring.
I like that idea. I hate the idea of her being trapped in there.
At this point, I don't know what we could do about that. We will have to explore it more.
I think Phrasma might be able to help. Hopefully, maybe.
Possibly. Well, that is... that is all of it. We now have a way to talk to Cuthwaldwin if we want to.
I have no desire to speak with Cuthwaldwin.
I did not expect that.
I didn't either.
Well,
I'm just not worried that you like.
Could I have more bread? I want to, yeah, and something stronger than. Do we have alcohol here? No. Okay. We need.
Don't we have any like ale or beer or whiskey?
I'm not that much of a drinker, generally, but after this, I think I could use something strong.
Well, it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning. Maybe we should not go to the tavern. We have to go to the Silver Torrent.
We do.
And we have to go to the Nightwing and tell them all what happened.
Well.
And all of that jazz. So I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to get changed.
All right. And we will end there. So next session, we will go and visit everyone for the day.
The Silver Torrent and the Nightwing.
See what's transpired while you were gone.
Oh, dear.
So
we were gone for like 3 days.
You
4
were.
days.
So thank you very much for being here on the stream.
And Evie, we will hold on to that hero point until next week.
Yes, we will hold on to that till next week. But thank you so very much.
I'm marking it right now. There we go.
For being here. Remember, we are now starting at the new earlier time of 8 rather than 8:30.
8 p.m. instead of 8:30 p.m.
Yep.
Thanksgiving. It gives us a little bit more time to kind of have wiggle room.
So we'll be back on Monday for Tabletop Terrain Talks and TTRPG News.
And if you have a specific product or something that you would like to have featured on Tabletop or TTRPG News, please let me know either through Twitter or you can email us at partyoftworpg@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you all so very much for being here.
Thank you.
And remember, it only takes two.
Good night, you guys, and happy Valentine's weekend.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Aww.